Welcome back, everybody. We're continuing on with good health here on Iowa Live. And joining us here this morning, we have Dr. Vince Hassel and one of his clients, Deb Bracewell. Welcome. Thank you for joining us here this morning. So holidays are upon us, of course, and a big part of that is always, it seems to be the time of year where things can get away from us health-wise, weight-wise. So what kind of advice and strategies do you have for us here this morning?
Well, the advice would be start my program. You know, obviously during the holidays, people pack on pounds. You know, there's it comes with the December and Thanksgiving and lots of food and lots of treats and the whole deal. And so with my program, though, women lose 20 to 30 pounds in 42 days, and men lose 30 to 40 pounds in 42 days. And we were just talking actually about Thanksgiving. The program is a whole system. And it's a weight loss program, but it's a health recapturing program as well. But on days 1 and day 2 of my program, it's all science. You have to eat 5,000 calories on day 1.
5,000 calories.
And 5,000 calories on day 2.
That's how you start.
That's how you start. Okay. It's all science. It's a whole program.
Wrap my brain, and we'll get into why, because a lot of people are like, what?
What? Right.
Wrap my brain around 5,000 calories. What does that look like for someone who doesn't necessarily look at the side of the box every time they're eating something?
Yep. We have tricks that we and hints for people to start the program that makes it easier, because actually days 1 and day 2, they're called the loading days, are probably the hardest part of the program for most, because it's a lot of calories. But it's a biohack, and as you start taking the ChiroThin drops, that's what part of the program, the success behind the program, and it's locking in your endocrine system. We want to show your brain a feast metabolic rate on day 1 and a feast metabolic rate on day 2, so your body gets locked in on that feast metabolic rate. So then as we cut down into intermittent fasting and eating proteins, vegetables, fruits, and berries, now your body's going to tap into that abnormal fat for the extra calories that got locked into. So what does the 5,000 calories look like? Some different tricks. Macadamia nuts is the highest fat nut. 12 nuts is 200 calories. So if you went to Hy-Vee in the bulk nut section and bought 10 ounces of macadamia nuts, that's 2,000 calories. Oof. That's easy.
And that's easy to eat in a day.
It is, but if the easier way to do it is to graze it in. So if every half an hour you only eat 6 nuts, it doesn't take up much real estate, you feel okay, and it knocks 2,000 calories off your 5,000 quota. I direct people a lot to Smoothie King. It's a place that has smoothies, in business, and they have one called the Hulk. It's a chocolate weight gainer shake. If they add peanut butter, it's 1,800 calories. So if you just did the macadamia nuts and you did the Smoothie King Hulk, you're at 3,800 calories.
So that's also scary when you say that. By eating some nuts and one shake, I'm already at that many calories by not necessarily knowing what I'm putting into my body.
It's true, and so good fats have a higher caloric content, and so that's what I recommend them to do, because all the breads and pastas and pizzas and things like that, you can eat those. You can eat whatever you want on days 1 and day 2, but people feel miserable and it's not fun. So I want to make it as comfortable as possible and as successful as possible too. Avocados is another great one, if you like avocados, and mash them into guacamole. 3 avocados equals about 1,000 calories.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Whew. So the idea is to load up on good calories.
It's
not
better.
Necessarily.
You can do anything, but it's better, just to feel better. But there's a reason why we do it, and there's a science of the program, and that's why it's not just about, we've talked before, we all know we're supposed to eat proteins, vegetables, fruits, and berries, and eat clean. That's only a small piece of what the program is. The reason why women lose 20 to 30 pounds and men 30 to 40 healthy in 42 days is because of the science of the whole program and what's going on. So perfect time to load, next Thursday and Friday, Thanksgiving and the day after.
So you're telling me I can go and I can eat anything I want on that Thanksgiving table?
You're going to do it anyway. Everybody's going to do it. I'm going to do it. I love Thanksgiving. I love the feast, but everybody's going to do it anyway. So why not use it as day 1 and Friday, Black Friday, day 2 of your program, and then you stand on the scale January 4th and you're 20 to 40 pounds lighter? That's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk more about that success story that can happen if you're a part of this program. Deb Bracewell joining us, and you are a client that's been through this program before. Talk about your experience and why you wanted to jump on board.
First, I just ran into some friends of mine that had done it, and they were talking about how much they lost in such a short amount of time and how good they felt. And so I didn't even go to a dinner with the doc. I texted him and said, when can I start?
You didn't have to be told the process or what's going on. You're like, I'm in.
I'm in. Yep, I did. Yeah.
So tell us, as friends told you and shared their experience, tell us and our viewers this morning, so maybe we can get others to say, hey, I might need to try that.
Well, actually, it was the easiest thing I've ever done. I've done a lot of programs before, and the weights always come right back. And so I started in March, and I did the program for 6 weeks and lost 26 pounds.
Oh, wow. Look at that before and after.
And then I decided I needed to make sure I could keep it off. And so I went into maintenance and kept it off for 6 months. And so then just recently I finished another 6 weeks and lost another 20 pounds. So.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Wow,
okay, so you said this was different from anything you've done before because any, quote unquote diet you've done, the weights come back. What's different about this program?
I never felt like I had tools to keep the weight off. And now I feel like every morning I check my weight and I know what I need to do if it goes up. I know what I need to do to maintain. I know what I need to do when I have Thanksgiving.
I was going to say, so when you know the holidays are around the corner, how do you look at that now? When you know coming up this next week, I'm going to be surrounded by, food and all that kind of stuff. What is your outlook on that?
Well, I pick and choose a little differently now. It's like I don't have to have every carb that's offered on Thanksgiving anymore, It's kind of like, I really like that one and I don't. And plus, I like that I can have a day like that and then I just know how to get right back to it.
You know how to get back into
So it sounds like kind of knowing the science behind it, and that has helped you kind of stick with the decisions that you make.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
I was going to say, I like that. I like stating it that you now have the tools to make sure that you continue to be successful in your journey. Yeah. Which is absolutely what you offer, Doctor.
Right. It's creating habits and rituals in the program of eating real foods. It's not shakes. It's not bars. It's not packaged foods. So now she has a strategy. She knows what to do moving forward out of the program, and we can have those treat days, treat meals. I love Thanksgiving. I told you that, and I eat a ton of food, but it doesn't continue every day for the rest of my week. I know how to get back on board, get back into my healthy lifestyle, and that weight that you put on will come right back off as long as you re-engage. And that's what Deb's learned, and everybody learns that this is what we do. And then when I move them into locking phase, or what we call maintenance phase, they're going to get some of those treat times back and celebrate life and be social and hang with your people. But then I teach them exactly what they need to do to maintain that, to take that back off.
And they're very confident in that, which is huge.
It's awesome.
Yeah, again, it's going back to real people, real foods, real results. Now, you have an amazing program that Deb didn't even have to do because she was so into it, which is Dinner with the Doc. She's just like, I'm in. And you texted, and he responded, which he will. So if people want to start the load-in phase on Thanksgiving and then get a jump start on the rest of the holidays, can they do that? Can they just text you?
Absolutely. So the fastest way is to text me or call me at 423-8396. Or, if you want the whole science behind it, the whole explanation, a longer 45-minute program of me explaining the whole program, that'll happen on Monday, December 2nd, which is after Thanksgiving. But you're certainly welcome then, and you can RSVP for that event by also calling or texting and do that. Otherwise, if you're like, you know what, I want to get on this and I need accountability through the holidays, come and do this and then stand on the scale January 4th and be 20 to 40 pounds lighter.
Wow, what a great way to start the new year.
There you go.
Right?
You're already hitting the ground running. Yeah.
I love it. And you can make an appointment and you will explain the science and get everything on track.
So what you'd be calling or texting for right away now, it's still a free, no obligation consultation. Come and learn more. I'll tell you exactly what it is and tell you the truth. And if it's something you feel like that you're ready for, great. If you want to do it, great. If you're not ready, then that's okay too. I'm here to help you when you're ready.
I love a doctor who says, eat everything at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's right. Load up.
And load up, and still you're going to be down incredible weight at the beginning of the year. Thank you, Doctor. Always great to see you. Deb, thank you for sharing your story.
Always great. Lots of success stories.
Yes. So you're watching